Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Yo te quiero. My thing is that I sound exactly like him, and I will not hear an argument to the contrary.
I thought I sounded just like Marc Anthony when I was doing it.
I think
you were a little Bad Bunny-ish.
Yeah, that's why I pulled the mic away from my face. I just point to the crowd. I know what about that.
What were you going to say about me? You said I didn't sound like Marc Anthony?
No,
You're going to tell me I sound like J-Lo. What you were going to say?
No. You sound like you wanted to fucking seduce him, man. Welcome to Soft Launch, everybody. Back from a short break with another amazing episode. I am JC Mendoza.
I am Samantha Santos.
And we're here. We're back in the studio. We took last week off because, I don't know if you guys watched the news. A lot of stuff's been going on. A lot of stuff's been going on. A lot of consequences have been, a lot of consequences of people's actions, and no bigger consequence than me feeling just a little overwhelmed.
A little overwhelmed, just a little bit exhausted. Yeah. And we just need a little break ski.
Yeah, we need a little break ski, but now we're back because honestly, I miss doing the podcast.
Me too.
And I need to pod with you the same way I need a bullet to the neck. I'm just kidding. I'm going to edit that out, but we're having fun. I had to say something because we're back.
Okay. Okay. You understand?
Just having a good time. It's JC Mendoza, Samantha Santos. We're here.
Yeah.
This is Soft Launch Podcast. Monroe's in the building. Got a special episode. Nothing special about it. Just special because we're back.
Just because we're back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just Monroe's in the room. We might have to, if you see a sharp cut, if you're watching this, it's because Monroe has been having some diarrhea.
A little bit.
And some throwing up.
Yeah.
And right now she's just getting her blanket comfy for her.
Yeah.
But if you see a sharp cut or you hear a sharp cut, we just got to take her out.
You just got to take her outside. Monroe's got a little diarrhea. She's just like a father.
Yeah, Monroe had a little cheese.
Yeah, Monroe had a little cheese, a little milk, a little dairy, and she just can't stop.
Yeah, she can't stop.
It tastes too good.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? End of the day, we're here. We're going to tell you guys all about everything that you've missed from our lives in our first segment called
One Thing About We.
And what's one thing about you these last
One thing
weeks?
about me is I got a wedding dress.
Yeah. That's a big fucking deal,
It's
baby.
a big deal.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. And I don't know if we've talked about a lot of like my anxiety around like wedding and stuff.
I don't think so, not too much.
So like, I guess just real quick, I just like don't like a traditional idea of a wedding, right?
Yeah.
Like, so,
Where does that come from?
And this is no shade to any, I'm trying to word this in a way that doesn't seem like I'm coming down on anyone who's done it traditionally.
Yeah.
But I'm like, why are weddings always a one size fits all thing? And it's like, when I go to a wedding, I love it. I love that the bride seems so happy and all those things, but that's so not like me.
Yeah.
So I just don't want to, and that also doesn't make sense because I'm a comedian and you would think I like attention, but like in those situations.
Well, it's not attention. It's like attention it's kind of manufactured attention a little bit.
Yeah, and I just don't like it. And I'm not one of those girls, I've never had a dream wedding. I've never been like, I have to wear this kind of dress or like, I don't know, I'm just like not like other girls. And I'm just different. So anyway, I had a lot of anxiety around it because I was like, I want something so not traditional that I think people are going to think that I want something that's like a little ghetto. Because I'm like, I don't need all this extra stuff. So I had anxiety about that. And I also am like, people spend an absurd amount of money on weddings and it's just like normalized. Yeah. People are like, yeah, you're just going to have to spend like 50 grand. It's just what it is. And it's like, no.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that because I can't.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not even an option.
Yeah, I love how you're like, I don't want to come down on anybody who's done a wedding, but one thing about you, you're not coming down, you're not condescending, you're looking up, you can't afford what they've done.
You're just better than me.
You're just making more money.
You're just making more money, you're just in a better place.
And you just, ever since you were a kid, you knew you were going to make some money. You knew you were going to make money or be with somebody who had it.
Yeah.
And one thing about you just knew that was not going to be your situation.
I just knew ahead. I said, you know what? I'm going to take about 35 years to actually follow my passion.
Yeah.
And I'm just not going to have money.
Yeah.
And we have money, but I just don't want to spend it on a wedding.
Yeah.
I just don't want, it's just not what I want to do.
We have money, we just can't spend it on a wedding.
Yeah.
Because it's already accounted for doing other important things.
Yeah.
Like eating.
Yeah.
And living with a roof.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I don't know. I had anxiety about it. And then like with the wedding dress stuff, JC's sister works at Kleinfeld's.
Shout out, Gabby.
Which if you are a dude, you have no idea what I'm talking about. At Kleinfeld's, they have a show called Say Yes to the Dress.
Dudes know Say Yes to the Dress. We don't know it in depth, but we've heard Say Yes to the Dress before.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Say Yes to the Dress is a TV show. It's a reality show about getting a wedding dress. I've never watched it. Like maybe my mom has had it on. She loves it. She asked Gabby if the guy was there.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's like a TV show, and like I've had anxiety around getting a dress because I thought your sister was going to expect me to get it from her. And once
she did expect you to get it.
Yeah. Once I found out how expensive wedding dresses were, I was like, I'm absolutely not spending $3,000 on a dress I'm going to wear for a couple hours.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to me. Yeah. And then like my idea of a wedding dress too was like just not ridiculous. Ridiculous is a bad word, but like just a gown, like and you're like a beautiful princess gowns. And like beautiful gowns. But I just like I don't want to do that because in my mind the way we're getting married is smaller, and I'm like I don't want a traditional wedding dress. So like I was gonna get my dress off a website.
You were gonna get it from Amazon. You were pretty high.
I was absolutely not gonna get it from Amazon. You
said that. That's your words.
That was a joke. I was gonna get it from like a nice website, and I was gonna spend like $400.
I was gonna get it from a good website.
Yeah, I was gonna get it from a good website. It was gonna be made not by young Chinese children. It was gonna be by adult Chinese people.
Adult Chinese.
Yeah. So I was looking for a website. I was gonna spend like $500 or something on it, but I just didn't want to spend like thousands of dollars. You told Gabby, broke the news to her. She was upset.
Oh, I was excited too. Of course, I want your vision of a wedding to come true, but more than anything, I want to be able to tell my little sister that she's just not going to get what she wants, and I want to be the one to let her know.
Yeah, you're such a brother like that.
What do you mean?
Why did that bring you joy?
Because it's just the one thing that she wanted. And I wanted to see the light leave her eyes when she realized she wasn't going to get it.
And you guys are absolutely siblings because as soon as I picked a dress and we did the whole thing, she was like, and the most exciting part about today is I could tell JC he was wrong. Yeah. And I could tell him that like, I got you a dress.
Yeah. And it all comes back to me, oh no, you got my future wife a great deal on a dress. Oh no, anything but that.
You understand?
You know what I mean? You got to play these games. Siblings, we're not playing chess. We're not playing checkers. We're playing Yahtzee. All right. I'm collecting dice. I'm throwing them in a cup. I'm playing a couple steps ahead. All right. So I'm laying the negative groundwork for us to get a couple of negative dollars off the price.
Yeah. So Gabby hit me up maybe like end of August.
Also, if you're listening to this and you're, thinking about getting married, go to Gabby Mendoza at Kleinfeld's in Manhattan to get your wedding dress. She'll fucking take care of you.
And not just because she is my sister-in-law, but because she is so good at her job. It's unbelievable, actually. Yeah. Like I'm like, there's a science. You don't just like, what do you want? And then you go pick a dress. You have to know like how body types work and all this stuff.
You need somebody to take you through it. It's a whole thing.
She's so great at her job. So truly go to Gabby. If you're getting married now, if you're getting married later,
if you ever find happiness.
Yeah, if you ever find happiness.
You got to go to Gabby. And I don't say that as her brother to give her a plug. Honestly, as her brother, it would make me happier if she was worse at her job. Just be another thing that I could be like, you fucking stink at the one thing you do.
Yeah, no.
But she's pretty good at it.
We need you guys to go to Gabby because we need our envelope to be thick.
Yeah, we need that thing.
Thick. No. So anyway, Gabby hit me up like in August to be like, hey, Kleinfeld's is doing a sample sale. Dresses are starting at $300. Yeah. And I was like, well, you had me at $300.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I can do a sample sale. So I hit up.
She had you at sale.
She had me at sale. Yeah. One thing about me, I'm like, Gabby could have worked at TJ Maxx. I was going to get dressed for. Yeah. Like, I love a sale.
Well, you were more likely to, if Gabby worked at TJ Maxx, I would have never had to have the conversation that Samantha's not going to.
Yeah, I would have bought a wedding dress years ago.
You would have bought a wedding dress years ago.
Yeah. So, so she told me the sample sale, and I was like, okay, so you don't bring one person. And honestly, worked out for the best. Yeah. Because me and my mom, we have always shopped just us two for any major event. Yeah. And my mom is really good at that. Yeah. Like, and you wouldn't think because my mom has a lot of opinions, but she, like, I don't know, she's just really good at like letting me come to my own thing and then be like, yeah, I knew it. There was gonna be that one the whole time. I knew it. So like, it was a nice moment, and I only got to bring one person, so it was a really beautiful moment with me and my mom.
You a little bit.
Yeah.
It's almost a little bit like she knows what you like a little bit.
Yeah.
Because she was kind of there when you developed preferences.
Yeah. Watch your mouth. Yeah. So anyway, it was really fun. So I got to bring one person. So anyway, she made the appointment. So it was a 2-day thing. It was Tuesday.
You speak like you're trying to get the whole story out before, like you're on a time crunch.
I know. I do talk so fast.
I'm having trouble. You gotta slow down.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing that.
I don't know why you're doing it either.
I just always think people don't want to hear a long story. Yeah. So I'm just like, let me rush through this so no one gets bored.
Well, I definitely don't want to hear a long story, but I don't. I don't want you to feel like you're boring me, but you do. You're fucking like a chopper.
Okay.
Yeah.
So picture this.
Yeah. There you go.
It's late August.
Yeah.
Gabby texts me.
Yeah.
And she tells me about the sample sale. I was on my way to my cousin's baby shower.
Yeah.
So perfect people for me to be around for that moment. So I was like, they were like, how's wedding planning? I'm like, please don't even ask.
Actually, speed it up. Get through it a little quicker. I don't like. No, I'm just kidding.
So I go, and my cousin Nicole was like, I told her, I was like, it's a sample sale. She's like, oh, you have to go. I'm like, I don't know if I want to go. And she was like, no, you do.
Yeah, you've been really weird about everything pertaining planning this wedding and your things. Anytime somebody's offered you anything, like help, you've been like, I don't know. And it's been with everything.
Yeah. Listen, this is one thing about me. When
that's another thing.
That could be one thing about you.
Yeah.
That you want to fucking complain about your gorgeous wife.
Yeah,
okay?
That
could be what you do.
Yeah, but also, if I use my one thing about me to talk about you, you're like, it's supposed to be one thing about you, not one thing about me.
Exactly.
So it's not one thing about me, it's another thing about you. You've just been so refusing any good advice.
And one thing about me, you got another thing coming.
Yeah.
Okay? You understand? Anyway, my cousin Nicole, Nicole's been amazing. She, my cousin Nicole, who listens to the pod, she's like, she got engaged and her wedding was planned 2 minutes later.
Yeah.
She's just knows what she wants and she's like got an eye for these things. So she's just been like, bitch, what are you doing? She's been sending me like nails and like makeup thing, hair, everything. So when I told her about the dress situation, it was like this sample sale. She's like, no, you have to go. And I was like, all right. And then it was Tuesday and Wednesday and I was like, I'll go on Wednesday. And Gabby was like, you're going to come on Tuesday. You have better dresses, like more options.
Why would you go when there's less options?
I don't even know what a sample sale was. I didn't know what that meant.
Selling samples of dresses.
Yeah, but for me, I just heard sale, and I'm like, I assume every dress there's multiple of them, but I don't know. I've never done this before, so I was like, I assumed like there'll be dresses. Like, why wouldn't there be?
There were dresses. There was just more.
So there, So Gabby was like, no, you're actually gonna come on Tuesday. You're gonna come early. So she made me the appointment. We had an 11 o'clock appointment. I had such bad anxiety that morning because I was like, God, what if I hate everything and like whatever. So I went there. Gabby was great. She like. As soon as I walked in, I saw her like walk over to me. She's like, you're here. I'm going to get my room like situated. My mom was late.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. My mom was not late to anything. She was so upset she was late because she doesn't take the trains because too much going on in the trains.
It is a lot going on.
So she took the bus and that takes forever. So anyway, we go there.
She took the bus. She was late, but she did get to overhear some great conversations, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Everybody on the bus is on speakerphone.
They are. I don't know
Everybody
why that
on the
is.
bus is on speakerphone and they're talking about the worst relative that they have.
Yeah.
And I told her.
And she looks at me and I said, don't you dare come here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Gabby made me, I had never had a Pinterest board before. Gabby made me create one for dresses, sent it to her. So she picked out a bunch of dresses before I got there and like just brought them in the room. And then we just started trying on immediately. And one thing about your sister, she just knows what my body looks like intimately. Because I was just in a pair of panty and nipple covers. And I'm just naked. You're just sitting like that the whole appointment. And then like she opens the dress and there's like a little stage in the room and it's a private room and there's a little stage. She like opens the dress and you step in it and then she like helps you lift it, but you're like bending in her, my ass was in your sister's face. So just that. And then then we just tried a bunch of dresses and I actually had a blast. And it was only supposed to be an hour appointment. She was like, you have 2 hours. So we did like an hour and a half. And I said yes to a dress.
Look at us, man. Come on, dog. That's good. Do you feel silly about all the anxiety that you had?
No, it's a big deal. So I'm like, you know what? I feel like everybody probably has anxiety about it. And everyone I spoke to was like, yeah, I was so nervous. But the dress I said yes to, I had said no. Gabby put it back in the thing because it was really tight. So it's so the dress that I bought is tight around my hips and my ass because if you know, you know.
Yeah, of course.
And so
one thing about the dress, so am I. I'm also tight around your hips and your ass.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So when we tried it, I was like, this is so tight. Yeah. And Gabby was like, they might be able to let it out. And I was just like, in my mind, like, I'm sure I'll find something else that I like. Like, I don't need this.
Yeah.
And then Gabby was taking pictures of everything, thank God. So then she stepped out to find me new dresses and I started looking through my phone and I was like, wait, I love this dress. Yeah. Because it was tight, but I still was able to zip up. It just gave me like a pancake ass.
You don't like that.
No, I couldn't, when I tried to sit, I was like, oh, I'm going to rip this dress. Like there's just no fucking way. Yeah. So she tried it on, whatever. And then my mom, I like look at my mom, like, I love the way this dress is. She's like, it looks gorgeous. And so the Gabby came back in with my dress and was like, I hate to do this to you, but like the one I said no, she's like, let me go grab it in case someone else might have grabbed
it. Yeah.
So she brought it right back in. It was like in 2 seconds. Gabby was like back in the room with the dress, and then we tried. I had like a top 3. We tried them on, and I was like in between the dress I chose and another one.
Yeah.
And I kept being like, I don't know. And I had the dress I bought on. And my mom was like, I think you know.
Yeah.
It's the one you're wearing.
Yeah.
That I kept like just looking at, and I just kept being like, you know.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, I think you know. And then I was like, do I? And I was just scared to pull the trigger. I was like, what if this is the wrong decision?
Yeah.
And yeah, so my dress I think was originally $5,000, and we paid $900 for it.
Come on, look at us.
Yeah.
Look at us. It's a good deal.
And by we, my mom and dad.
Yeah. There you go. Come on.
You understand? My mom's
It's
like,
what
I'm
it is.
buying
It's
this
your
for
wedding.
you. And I was like, no, please.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't let you. Please.
No, Gabby, can you take her to the register?
Yeah, please, Gabby, take it to please.
So the dress that you picked, you said no to, and then you said yes to it?
Yes.
Yeah, and this is the woman that I asked, what are we eating tonight?
Yeah. Yeah. I said no to the dress and then yes to the dress the same way you said no to me at first and then yes to me after. Yeah. You understand? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You wouldn't talk shit about me. We could talk a little shit. Hey, Brooke, you wanted a little history of a relationship? JC said no to me.
I did not say no.
You said I gotta go take some time to think.
Yeah. I said
You're a fucking clown. Think about what? You went back to your lime green apartment to think about what? If you wanted to be with the girl who's perfect for you fucking idiot. Yeah, that's right.
No, well said. No, pretty much I did come back here, and it was, as soon as I stepped out of the car, I'm like, I hate this place. This place stinks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to that place.
Yeah. Was it immediate?
Yeah. But I was like, all right, let me make sure. Let me not be dramatic. So I gave it a day, and I was like, no, I'm pretty sure I want to go back.
Yeah.
And it's what it is. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm excited to see you in your dress. I'm sure.
Yeah. The hardest part
Yeah.
about getting a wedding dress is the fact that I want to show it to you so bad.
Yeah, you want to show it to me bad?
I want to show it to you so badly. And I know that, here's the thing about you. You're a girly pop.
Yeah.
You are in touch with your feminine side.
Period.
Clark it.
Yeah.
But if I showed you this dress, you would have no memory of it by the time the wedding comes.
You could have showed it to me already. I've already forgot. Like, you showed me every dress that you were thinking about. It's like, do you think I would look good in something like that? Yeah, you'd look great in something like that. I don't care.
Yeah, well, you have to care. You want me to look nice.
Well, you're gonna look nice. That's why I'm fucking marrying you. I'm not marrying you because on the hope that you're gonna look good and get it together on that day. I'm marrying you because the floor is very high.
Yeah.
You can't fuck up.
Oh, that's cute.
I've already won.
Oh, that's sweet.
You know what I mean? So yeah, you're so like secretive about the dress that you don't want to show nobody that's gonna show. I don't give a shit what you want.
I'm not being secretive. I've showed everybody. Yeah. I sent my dress to another comic who I don't really even like that much because she was at Kleinfeld's the same day. She's like, this is what I got. And I was like, bitch, this is what I got. And I sent her my dress, sent her a picture of me in it.
Hysterical.
I don't give a shit.
That's
you know what I mean?
funny.
I mean, just like you were telling everybody we were getting engaged. I'm just like, I want everyone to know I got a nice dress.
And the old body.
Yeah.
Anybody with a couple ears and two cheeks in a room that I was in.
Yeah.
It's just, I was telling everybody.
It was really funny because Gabby took there was a beautiful video. She did the whole like say yes to the dress spiel with me. And it's a beautiful video. And then she sent it to your mom, and then your mom texted me and was like, I heard you say yes to the dress, and I was like, the rumors are true. And then I asked her, did Gabby send you the video? And I think your mom thought I was like, it's a lot lost in the text. I think your mom thought I was saying like, did Gabby send you the video?
Yeah.
And then she's like, yes, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry if she overstepped, and I won't even show my mom. And I was like, oh no, I was gonna send it to you.
She just cutting out the middleman.
I was like, I just wanted to send it to you. I'll show anyone who wants to see it.
Why don't you show me?
No, I shouldn't. I really want to.
Why not?
I really want to. And then we saw.
Why do you want to show me? That's the question.
Because you're my best friend. I show you everything.
Yeah, but what do you think I'm gonna? My reaction is gonna be underwhelming before the day.
No, I think you don't know how good I look in this dress.
Yeah,
I think you're gonna be like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It is. It's a dress.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. You understand? It's so nice. Yeah. Anyway, we saw a trend, or not a trend. It was like this girl who she wore like a very like eccentric dress.
Yeah.
That's how I say it. Mm-hmm. My English no so good, but call me Hilaria. Yeah. Hilaria. So anyway,
you can tell we just started watching El Cantante because everything you do is very Pucci coded.
Yeah. So yeah,
I got the dress from over there.
Over there. So anyway.
No.
So anyway, my entire personality is J-Lo.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, we saw this woman who had this like crazy, like it was perfect for her personality dress, and like she did a video of her husband like the night before the wedding, and she was like, describe my dress to me or what you think I'm gonna wear, and it was like pretty spot on. Like he knew, he's like, I don't think it's gonna be all white. I think it's gonna be colors. I think it's gonna be this.
If you asked me to describe your dress,
so we've been doing that. Yeah,
it would just be, man, that thing gonna be white.
Yeah, that's all he said.
Gonna be pearly white.
Yeah,
it's gonna have a place for your rack.
Yeah.
And a fucking, it's gonna have seams.
Yeah.
And then the seams are gonna hug your figure nicely.
Yeah.
That's what I think is gonna.
Yeah. And then my cousin Nicole said that her and Mike did that too. And I actually don't remember what she said. If he guessed like how her dress would look. But one thing I will say, we did have the seamstress come in to see like if she could take the dress out on my hips, and she was like, "This is so easy to take out." So as she's looking at it, she looks at me, she goes, "You work out?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah, I could tell." And I was like, Clark, yeah. I was like, "I do work out," and I was like, "You could tell?" Yeah, because when she like unzipped it, the way my ass was, she was like, "Oh, you work out?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's right. I never miss leg day."
No, you
but I never miss leg day. I only do leg day.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's the only thing you do. Get in there, work them legs out. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
What else is left for there to be done on your end?
On my end, I have to.
Shoes?
I gotta get. That's been what I've been looking up, because I just want comfortable shoes.
Yeah.
I want something really comfy, and I think, and I'm sure my cousin Nicole's gonna say no when she listens to this. Gabby's gonna say no, but at the wedding when we're dancing, I'm gonna be in flats. I couldn't care less what I look like at that point.
To be fair, you thought that you weren't gonna go to Kleinfeld's, and you were talked into that. Do you think this is going to be something that you get talked into?
No, because comfort is everything for me. Unless I find a pair of shoes that are so comfortable. Like, I feel like at Claudie's wedding, at your friend Claudie's wedding, I wore my heels all night and I was so comfortable. Like, they were really comfy shoes. So if I find a pair of shoes that are comfy, I just don't have high hopes for heels.
Yeah.
I just, and at my big old age, everything hurts.
I get that.
And so I'm like, well, we'll see. But I've been looking for like a nice, comfortable shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
My mom wants me to wear a colorful shoe.
Okay.
Because my Dee did it in 10 fucking years ago. She wore blue shoes. Do you know the saying?
Something blue, something
new,
old,
something new, something borrowed, something blue. Yeah. So Dee Dee's shoes were blue, and my mom loved that. And I had to tell my mom, say, "Yeah, Dee Dee's shoes were Manolo Blahniks. Yeah, I can't afford it.
Is that
unless Manolo Blahniks are having a sample sale? Yeah. I can't go there."
Manolo Blahnik sounds like the fucking the Pentatonics. They sound like the rival band.
Manolo Blahniks were huge. They were made very popular by Carrie Bradshaw.
Okay.
And the pair of shoes, I made you watch the movie. Yeah. The pair of shoes is the shoes she goes to get at the end when in the closet with Big, and then they end up rekindling.
That's right.
Those are the exact pair of shoes Dee Dee got. They're the blue ones with the thing on them. So yeah, you don't remember Jay-Z? Manonos, I can't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Manolo Blahniks.
Yes, that sounds familiar.
Very expensive shoe. Not gonna buy those. So my mom's like, "You're gonna wear a blue shoe?" I'm like, "Mom, no, I'm not gonna do that." Dee Dee did that I'm not gonna do that. She's dead set on it. I don't think I'll have anything blue.
No, you gotta have something blue.
I don't know if I believe in that saying. I mean, when am I gonna have blue?
I don't fucking know. You're the one who told me the same.
My panty gonna be blue?
You tell me.
I don't know. Maybe I'll have a blue flower. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
What else could... I'm wearing a fucking white... No, not you, but like people are like, we're saying blue. What the fuck am I wearing that's blue?
You can wear a soft launch bracelet. On sale now for $5.99 per bracelet. Unless you call quick, we'll give you a bundle deal. 3 for $6.
You too could live like this.
You too could live like this. You could just send us a couple dollars and your personal information.
Yeah.
But it's what it is. I'm excited. The wedding's coming along. We're zeroing in on a venue. You know what I mean? So exciting stuff is on the horizon. Anything else that you wanted to do in your one thing?
I just want you to guess. I'm gonna do a this or that about the dress.
Okay.
Do you think I'm wearing like a lace dress? Do you think I'm wearing like a plain dress? Do you think I'm wearing a satin dress?
Probably lace.
Okay.
If I had to guess.
Okay. Do you think that I have straps? Do you think that I'm wearing a strapless? Do you think I'm wearing a halter?
I don't think you're wearing a halter. I think no straps.
Okay.
No strap, lace, no strap, no halter.
Okay.
Halter's the neck?
Like it goes around your neck, yeah. It could be a choker.
I don't think you got one of those.
Okay.
I don't think you got the fucking balls.
You don't think I got the balls?
I don't think you think that you could pull it off. You could.
Yeah.
But I don't think you think you can.
Yeah. I know I could pull that off.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Yeah, one thing about me, the only thing I want wrapped around your neck is my fucking head on a wedding night. What are you talking about?
Do you think that I got a slit in my dress, or you think I don't got a slit in my dress?
Whether or not there is a slit in your dress, I know there's gonna be a slut in your dress. Cause I'm fucking.
You understand?
It's just what it is.
Do you think I got titties out or titties in?
Titties out.
You think I got titties out?
I think you got your titties out because you just got them.
Yeah,
You just got them. Your titties are getting full.
My titties are getting, in my older age, and you can't tell today, but in my older age, I am getting fuller titties. I am excited about them. So that's a good guess, I guess.
I think that's a fair guess.
Yeah.
It's fair. I think you're going to put your titties right here.
Right here. You think it's a low back or a high back?
Low back.
Okay.
You have a great back.
Yeah.
That's one of your favorite parts about yourself.
Yeah.
Good back.
Good back.
Low back, strap. So basically, I know what the dress is already.
So you think it's a low back? You think it's lace? You think it's strapless? And you think there's a slit or no?
A slut.
Do you think there's a slit in it?
I think there's a slut in it.
Okay.
And I'm standing on that. It's what it is. What are you
There is a slut in it. Is there a slit in it?
A slit? The slut? I'm gonna put something
Is
in the
this slut
slut.
got a slit? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna stick it in a slit.
Yeah, that one is slit in that. Okay. Well,
You
Got off the
understand?
rails.
but I don't know. I don't know what I think.
Okay.
I don't know. It's gonna be fun. Well, I gotta figure out what I'm wearing.
Yeah, I know we do.
Thinking a suit,
Yeah, I think so too.
couple shoes.
Can I
belt.
look at your stuff?
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Maybe
Okay.
you're gonna pick it. So, yeah, you're gonna get. Maybe I'll do a brooch.
Okay, what's that?
I don't know.
A brooch? Oh, a thingy. Yeah.
Something, some type of jewelry. I don't know.
Okay.
There's something good there.
Yeah, they're real nice like
Get
that.
myself some chains. Put them on the outside. The chains.
All right.
Who knows what I'll do?
You're right. I am picking it up. I got bad ideas.
You understand?
It is what it is. But Samantha's been planning a wedding, and our lives have been changing. They're changing so much, so quickly. One thing about me, I've started on my edible journey as well. It's a thing that's been happening. I'm tired of being ashamed of it. I've turned to drugs in my 30s, and I feel good about it because I know it's not my fault. My parents didn't raise me right.
Yeah.
I didn't raise myself. I don't have the tools to self-soothe, so I have turned to narcotics.
Yeah.
And that's just something that my parents are going to have to deal with. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my dad. You guys did the best you could. Wasn't good enough. I'm on drugs.
Yeah. And one thing about your mom, so is she.
You understand?
And one thing about my dad, he should be.
Yeah.
You understand?
Your dad is going to be nervous when he hears that you've taken an edible, but your mom, remember that time we were sitting at dinner with your mom at her house and you said something like, Mom, I don't do weed. And she was like, JC, I do.
See, so I never had a chance. I never had a chance. It's what
It's
it
all
is.
because they did coke in Atlantic City that one time.
That one time with their sleazy friends. I won't say no names because you got a lot of friends and family at the bar, but God forbid. God forbid people go down, they make some mistakes down there, and it didn't stay there. It came back. It's attached to the kids now. But I've been taking some edibles, only half. Samantha only.
I only let you do half.
Only lets me do half because she doesn't want to deal with the fallout if I do a whole one.
Yeah.
Being high is weird.
It's fun.
I don't like how dry my eyeballs feel.
Yes, that part because
I
your
don't
contacts.
like that.
Yeah,
I don't like that. I feel like everybody knows. I feel like everybody.
Yeah,
can tell.
JC now he just takes an edible and you just can tell.
Yeah.
Because in about 45 minutes, the kid's eyes are bloodshot.
Yeah, bloodshot red.
Bloodshot red.
That's what it is. I got sensitive eyes.
And you get a little. Use the word that Sierra used. Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go. And that's the leftist
The leftist
propaganda coming to take everything away from you.
Yeah.
But,
So your eyes get a little small.
Yeah.
And yeah, and you're so funny.
Yeah. What?
You're just like you're funny because it's things that I would do. Like when I would be smoking or taking an edible and you're not.
Yeah.
I'll be explaining something and then I'm like, I've been explaining this too long. So then I'll just be like, yeah, never mind.
Yeah. Sometimes
you'll do that.
Sometimes when I'm on an edible and it starts hitting me, I can tell I'm doing something and I can tell that you tell, but you don't say anything because you don't want me to feel bad about it. And then I start thinking about that. I'm like, you're pitying me. You're showing pity. You're taking it.
No,
easy.
because I know how you get. Because there was like one time we were walking Monroe and you said something silly and I was like, you're high. And you were like, now you made me self-conscious. So now I try not to, like, when I know you're...
I don't actually feel self-conscious. I just say that because I know that it's a feeling that so many people have told me they have when they're high.
Yeah.
And when they feel like other people notice it and they feel embarrassed about it.
Yeah. That's something that you have done to me.
Yeah.
Like I would be high, like at like the stand or something and be like... And he's like, yeah, I just want you to know, everyone here knows you're high.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, what?
It's funny to me.
Yeah. So then that day that he did it, I was like, yeah, this is payback.
Yeah, that's why I don't do that in public. I can't have nobody see me like that.
Yeah,
Except for God forbid my daughter comes out.
Your daughter, we put her to sleep. She don't know that she's getting high.
But yeah, I've been taking edibles. It's nice. I don't feel anything when I wake up, which is nice.
Yeah, it's the best part.
So like, there's no hangover, which is really cool. One thing about us these last couple of weeks, we've been taking edibles and watching 9/11 documentaries.
You want the stick?
And that's just a true thing that we've been doing. And one thing I didn't expect is to find the light side of tragedy. Is something that the edible pushed me towards.
Yeah.
Because watching 9/11 documentaries, it is sad.
It is really sad.
One of the worst things that's ever happened.
I love that before this, we took a break from the podcast. Things were too heavy.
They were.
So on our time off, we just watched a 9/11 documentary.
You made us watch it. Samantha made us watch it.
'Tis the season.
Yeah. Well, literally.
Yeah.
Samantha, 9/11 came around and Samantha wanted to feel close to the tragedy, I guess.
Yeah. It does make me feel close.
We watch Christmas movies on Christmas.
Yeah.
And we watch 9/11 documentaries on 9/11.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. And we were on edibles watching 9/11 documentaries, and we realized that all the people retelling the stories are the most Italian fighters you've ever seen in your life. And it's really sad and jarring to see these grown men who are like real masculine dudes wrestle with such big emotions. But me on edibles, I'm watching and I'm like, you can't let Italian guys
tell the story.
Explain terrible events because they also sound like they're responsible for that. Yeah, it's a real shame what happened to those towers down there.
Yeah.
And you asked me, it shouldn't happen like that. Nobody, I would hate to see it happen again. I'm like, bro, are you trying to tell us something?
Did you do it?
Did you do it? I didn't like
so
that.
I was in the South Tower and I heard the North Tower get hit. And I'm like,
big boom.
Yeah, I'm like, were you? Did you send your cousin to do it?
You sound like you knew it was coming.
Yeah.
And it was jarring me.
Yeah, we would be watching it and be like, oh my God, like hearing, because it was, the documentary we watched was a great documentary.
It's a great documentary.
It's all from the perspective of the people that were there. Mm-hmm. So we're listening to them and I'm like, oh my God, like hearing stories. And then then we would just start doing their accents. We're like, my brother was in the other tower and it was the last time I saw him.
I couldn't see him alive no more. I couldn't get to see him.
The last time
so I'm in the helicopter and I'm flying by the South Tower. I get so close I can see these people. I says I can look in their eyes.
I could look in their eyes and then I couldn't help them. It kills me to this day.
Yeah, and they're so sad. And it's just so funny to watch because their voices. It's not what they've gone through is not funny. It's just my interpretation of the entire.
And by Italian, we just mean New Yorkers.
Yeah, New Yorkers.
Because they were Irish.
That's true. It's just New York.
Fire department.
Yeah, it's just fire guys. And it was a very informative documentary. And Samantha got way too into it.
I got super into it. Yeah. I love a documentary.
Yeah.
And this was like a 6-parter.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
You love it.
It was like the weekend and I was like wanting to watch more. We watched 2 episodes and then JC has like a rule that he only likes to watch like 2 things. Like if we're binging something, we can only watch like 2 episodes.
2 in a night because we're going to run through. It's going to be over. Right. We're going to stay up too late.
A bitch like me.
Nobody's going to get, I'm not going to get my fucking dick wet, God forbid.
You understand?
JC has this thing. I'm like, well, bitch like me, I'll watch a whole series in one night.
You'll stay up until 4.
6?
Yeah.
So I'm like watching this thing and it's the second episode we watched. I'm like, oh my God. Because there's just like stories I've never heard. And then he's like, all right, that's it. And I'm like, I want to watch another one. He's like, no. I'm like, what? Are you not enjoying it? And you're like, no.
The 9/11 documentary?
Yeah, you're like, no. Are you enjoying it? I'm like, well, I'm not enjoying it.
Yeah,
but
literally.
I mean, it's captivating.
We watched 2 straight episodes and I was like, all right, time for bed. She was like, no, I want to watch one more. I'm like, I don't think we should. She's like, what, are you not enjoying it? I'm like, the 9/11 documentary? No, I'm not really enjoying it that much. It's a little heavy. No?
Yeah, it's heavy. I'm not enjoying. I'm not like, wow, this is but the stories were so great.
It was riveting. It was good stuff. Great stuff.
Great stuff.
Should do it again.
No.
Oh my God. I'm just kidding, but yeah, we were knee deep in the.
We were. I really do. I can't wait for next season.
Yeah.
For us to watch another one. I'll find another one.
I mean, I can wait for next season. I think I can wait. I can't forget about the last one. God forbid.
Yeah. Never do.
No, never can. Never will. It is hard to watch 9/11 documentaries and not feel like fucking true blue American patriotic.
For sure.
Isn't it hard?
No, I mean, please. We decorated. One thing about my house, we decorated our Christmas tree in red, white, and blue that year.
Yeah.
Red, white, and blue, throw and throw. It's in our blood. You understand? Yeah. We were, please. It was such a, you wouldn't know, you're not from the city. But it was.
My family was closer to 9/11 than yours ever will be.
Well, your dad, my dad was down. Your dad didn't get cancer.
Yeah, because
my dad got cancer.
You understand?
That's because my dad saw what happened. He got the fuck out of there. And your dad was like, I wonder if there's if Bobby's down there. I want a cheesecake. Let me get down there.
There's some electricity down there. Make them a tiramisu.
Yeah. Your father was first responding with just sweets. That's a joke.
You want the steak?
Your father's a hero. Did a lot of good work.
You do got to tell the story about your dad getting out of the building.
Oh man, yeah. My dad was working in Building 7 on 9/11, and he says, from my knowledge, like obviously I haven't talked to him about it because there's a lot of trauma associated. I don't think he really remembers what happened because he's blocked it out and he just won't go to therapy. It's just not something he could do.
Yeah.
All right, he saw the second plane.
He's not gay.
You understand?
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's just not. He saw the second plane go into the tower, and that's just going to be his family's fault for the rest of the day. It's just going to be something that his family deals with forever. It's just what it is. I love that guy. But my father said he was in Building 7, and he heard the boom from the first plane hitting the first tower. And he said when he heard that, he went right down to the lobby and like tried to leave because he didn't know exactly what it was. He was like, I'm not staying here.
Yeah.
And then he said when he was in the lobby, other people were like, the security was like, no, everybody stay. Nobody leave. We don't know what's going on. And then my dad was like, yeah, fuck you. And then he goes to the basement and walked out through the parking.
Yeah.
And while he was walking like away, I think to a ferry that ended up going to New Jersey, he got out. I don't think he got any soot on him or nothing like that.
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, because the buildings didn't fall yet.
For a while. But then he said he looked back and saw the second tower, but he did not stay. And they were trying to get people to stay. Yeah. And my father was like, get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out. I'm fucking trying to live. I got a family to fucking live for.
Yeah, and that is the blackest thing my dad has ever said. He's like, nope, I'm leaving.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Something scary happened, I'm leaving immediately.
Yeah.
Might as well have been a horror movie in the Magic Johnson Theater. I'm out. Nope. I'm gone.
Yeah.
Thank you, that's all.
Yeah. I mean, honestly.
I gotta get out of there.
The fact that people were like, just stay. Fuck you. I don't care about this job.
Yeah.
I'm not going to die with my coworkers. Is there a worse place to die than with your fucking coworkers? Get me out of there.
I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. It's so crazy. But you don't know what's going on.
No, you don't. And I guess especially before that time, like before 9/11, like now, I think people are like, if something major is happening, and
they think it might be a terrorist attack.
They're like, I'm getting the fuck out. Yeah, but back then, and even though there was, they did get bombed. But they barely
caught no bodies in that first one. So it wasn't something to be afraid of.
Yeah.
Really. Like this was the first time that they made a statement like that on American soil. It's crazy. You can't know what's going on. Before, and like in terms of work culture, they wasn't even using PTO back then.
Yeah,
you know what
people,
I'm saying?
Like, you were like looked down upon.
People were staying at one company for 25 years and working up the corporate ladder. That's why that one guy got guilted into going back up.
Yeah.
People didn't know.
Yeah. You guys should watch it. It's on
Hulu, I think. Or Disney Plus.
Well, people are canceling that. So if you have it, if you have Disney Plus or Hulu,
we can move right into that. Honestly, that's pretty much my whole one thing about me. But yeah, I will. It is just very difficult to watch. It's also very funny how now in America, at least in New York, the most patriotic people are also the most Italian people.
Yeah.
Which is very funny.
Yeah, it is.
What's more American than an Italian?
Than an Italian kid. Yeah, 100%.
Nobody.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody likes being here more than an Italian.
No, yeah, I would say for
more
sure.
than a third generation New Jersey Italian. Yeah. Who likes this country more?
Yeah, you mean Staten Island.
Yeah. Who likes this country more?
No, nobody.
I don't think there's a single person that does.
There isn't at all.
And it's just what it is. I'll tell you a couple people who might like this country more. The people who got Jimmy Kimmel taken off the air. And that's going to bring us to our next segment. So much has happened in the world since our last episode. And I don't know if we're going to talk about it all at length, but we're going to touch it.
We're going to touch it.
We're going to touch topics that have happened in our current events segment called Aight So Boom. And first things first, not first things first. The first thing we're going to talk about, because it kind of has transitioned from our last segment, Jimmy Kimmel taken off the air.
Taken off the air.
Because of allegedly controversial comments he made about Donald Trump's mourning of Charlie Kirk, who has also imagine if you're just getting your news from Soft Lunch and you didn't know
Charlie Kirk died.
A massive assassination, not massive assassination. Yeah. Let me try to recall events without making a political statement.
Yeah. Jason just sounded like an Italian.
Yeah, it's what it is. Never forgot. There's another thing I'm never gonna forget.
Yeah.
They try to take his free speech away.
Yeah. So Jimmy Kimmel the FCC got involved and they started threatening Donald Trump. And there are people being like, the FCC is not Donald Trump. It's like, it's a federal. Yeah. They control the.
Federal literally means the government.
The government.
Yeah. The central, like the big one.
Anyway,
that's our big one.
That's our big one. Yeah. So
Jimmy Kimmel's off the air.
Jimmy Kimmel's off the air.
What are your thoughts?
It's my thoughts are what the fuck is happening? Yeah. I don't, without getting too serious. Yeah. I think we're in a crazy time, and I think that like something's got to change a bit.
I think for them to take Jimmy Kimmel off the air so close to Halloween. Who the fuck is going to prank the kids about eating the candy?
Yeah, I mean,
where am I going to get that content?
Yeah. You can't find that anywhere else.
If I can't find kids crying because they thought their parents took their candy and they sent that to Jimmy Kimmel, and I watched Jimmy Kimmel and Guillermo react to it, I'm going to storm the fucking Capitol.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm gonna storm ABC.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the best part.
It's the best part. That's the best part.
Also, I think what shows that we have an old president, because Donald Trump is an old man, is the fact that he is watching late night television.
He's very tapped into late night.
Yeah, because only old people are watching late night
Which is
TV.
crazy because it's on so, like, for me, I'm in my 30s. It comes on at 11. It's too late for me. I'm not going to watch it.
They're retired.
Yeah, but it's so late.
I
guess
late.
Technically it's so late. It's probably the early fucking morning for those old people.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just what
they're up there. They're cooking dinner.
That's where their day begins, and Price is Right is their bedtime show.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, honestly, Jimmy Kimmel getting canceled is crazy. I say, good riddance. I don't want any platform that wasn't platforming me. You know what I mean?
You didn't book me.
Get Fallon out of here too. All right, it was high time for Colbert to go. Who else has a late night show that I haven't been booked on? Get him out. That's all of them.
Yeah.
Get late night out of here. Honestly, don't tell. You're up next. Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
Too many comics talking on Don't Tell.
I know, but not us.
So you
can stay, but you're on thin fucking ice, guys. Book Kevin Dombrowski one more time. I'm just kidding. That's funny. But I mean, it's crazy. I mean, Jimmy Kimmel started a podcast. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. People are like, he can start a podcast, and that's fine. He can. But
he shouldn't have lost this job.
The point is that he shouldn't have lost this job. And then everyone, the worst part is the whole thing where the goalpost moves.
Yeah, of course.
Right? So people are like, well, he had low ratings. Okay, but that's not why they took him off the air. And people are like, well, he's not
had low ratings.
Yeah, people are like, he's not funny. Okay.
He's been not funny.
Yeah. It's that doesn't matter. That's not why he's taken off the air. If Jimmy Kimmel got canceled because, you know, his ratings were low, that'd be a totally different story.
Yeah.
That's not what it was. Also, it's so clear that so many Republicans did not listen to what he said because the joke was not about Charlie Kirk.
He just said the buzzword.
He just talked about the way Trump was reacting to his good friend being killed.
You say this all the time. I feel like people on the right wing and the left wing, they go so far to their directions that they turn all the way around.
Yep.
And now somehow, against all odds, the liberals have become the free speech people.
Yep.
And the conservatives have become the cancel people.
Yep.
And it's just... Everybody should be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Everybody should be embarrassed. Every single body, because honestly, even the people like crying out about Kimmel being canceled, which is obviously unfortunate and should not happen. It's like, dog, y'all are doing the same thing that they did to like, I don't know.
I don't know how to, It's just that, here's the thing. There's been a lot of people on the right that have said things that I don't like either, and they've lost their platform for it. However, the difference is the government never got involved.
Yeah, no,
that's
big difference between being canceled and then being like yanked by the president.
Exactly.
That's different.
Or because of the president.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. However, you know, free speech has to, even if someone's saying something we don't like, you can't just be like, nope. You can't do that.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. There's a lot of people that say things I don't like either, and I don't want to hear it. But you know, you have the right as well to not tune in.
Yeah, it's also, I feel like with Charlie Kirk specifically, I didn't like his messaging, so I didn't fucking listen to it. You know what I mean? Like, by the time Charlie Kirk got onto my timeline, it was like the fourth repost of the same two people arguing with him, and I didn't want to watch it because I don't like the guy, and I don't actually think he's trying to. They're not trying to change it. He's just spewing hate speech.
Yeah, exactly.
And honestly, every time you watch, you're not platforming him, but you're engaging, and like, I think you're better off just not.
Exactly. I think that whole platform of like change my mind or like all of those new things now where like people are sitting with a bunch of like people
the
who
Jubilees.
That doesn't do anything. No one is going there to see things from your perspective.
Facts.
No one is going there to learn or to be like, maybe there is a different way of thinking of this. People are going there to talk at you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I used to say this all the time. Like, there are some people that listen to understand, and then there's people that listen to react.
Yeah.
And people in that sphere are just listening to react. Yeah. They're trying to have like a gotcha moment to make you look stupid,
to go viral, to whatever it is.
And it's not helping, especially where we're at currently. Like, the climate of everything right now it's not help. Those are not helpful situations.
They're just talking points and clip farming for either side to use for their benefit.
Exactly.
Because in every argument where you've seen that same, like, you know, white kid and Charlie Kirk arguing, those are also going viral on the other side because they think Charlie ate them up.
Yeah.
It's just clip farming. We're getting played.
We're all getting played, but then here the problem is, if they had a setup like that where people were understanding and listening, the internet, the people that could that
boring.
No, the people that are the loudest on the internet would be like, you know, this person is, you know, if you are like liberal and you listen to
not sensible,
you
but
try
like
to listen to a conservative person and
you
you try to understand from like
meet them where they're at,
then you know you're
part of the problem.
You're part of the problem.
Yeah.
You have to be completely against, and that goes
radical.
for both sides.
Yeah, they want everything is very radical.
It's super. You have to be like, I fucking hate you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's like the same way people will be like, hey, if you have family members that think differently than you, then you shouldn't go. If you're going home for Christmas, you're the problem.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if my parents were super, super like conservative, it's like, you want me to just throw them to the wolves because you don't like what they're talking about?
You don't like my mom?
They raised me.
Yeah, you don't think my mom has good political views? Have you had a Sunday sauce?
Yeah, exactly.
What are you talking about?
Exactly. If you think my mom has bad political views, great.
Yeah.
You should try her meatballs.
Yeah. Oh no, my father doesn't like immigrants, but he loves creme brulee, which you should try.
And he makes it. Yeah. It's just, it's so stupid to me. I'm just so over everybody. I don't, and like, I feel like we have skirted without saying like where we stand. And I'm going to say where I stand. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's free Palestine on this side.
Of course.
It's obviously free Palestine. What's happening in Gaza is insane.
Of
and
course.
if you're a Jewish person listening to this podcast and you think that makes me anti-Semitic, absolutely it does not.
Yeah.
I think you should be...
Or anybody, if that doesn't make you... And that's not an anti-Semitic person.
I think that Jews should be able to live without being persecuted as well.
Jews out there,
exactly. But what is happening is outrageous.
Yeah.
And I'm also just of the mind of like, I didn't like anything that Charlie Kirk was talking about.
Yeah, of course.
Guy. I mean, literally, there is not even 1% of what he was saying.
Terrible political stances. Hilarious delivery. The motherfucker was wildin'.
He was wildin'.
Some of his compilations are some of the funniest things I've ever heard because it's like, I can't believe, like...
I feel he's doing a bit.
He is doing a bit. He was doing a bit. He was getting paid, but like, he's making really mean jokes. You can't, not jokes. He's making really mean stances.
Yeah.
You just can't say those things, or you shouldn't say those things. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
You shouldn't. He was wilding out. It was really terrible stuff coming out of his mouth. So bad that I'm like, oh, this is like, it's like, I don't even believe that he believes it.
No,
you know what I mean? But he's pushing it.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, exactly. And I also think like once someone starts making money off of their views,
you should stop listening, bro.
Yeah, because now they have to continuously do that to keep their like listeners engaged or whatever. It's exhausting. With all of that being said, I don't think that he should have been killed.
No.
And I think once we get to the place where we're like, well, I don't like him, sayonara, it's like, you're insane.
Yeah.
People, just because I disagree with people doesn't mean that I wish them death. It means I wish you would never be on my timeline. Yeah. And I don't want to see what you're fucking talking about.
Yeah,
and
I hate that you have influence. I wish people didn't listen to you.
I wish people didn't listen to you. And I wish that if you felt as strongly as you did, you would go about it in a less hateful way.
Yeah.
Because you will turn more minds being like... meeting people at their level than you do when you call them fucking idiots, right? So, but again, but apparently that's a controversial. It's a controversial take to not want him dead.
To not be happy that he's dead.
Yeah.
I don't know, dog. I just feel like, especially like we're liberal people. Yeah. Shocker. We're liberal people. We're on the left. Like we're fucking Democratic kids. Like I don't like everything the Democratic Party does, but I'm never gonna not vote Democrat. Unfortunately, unless something happens. Unless
until we
I
have
got a lot of money. A lot of kids, and then we're gonna revert back to religion, and then it's just what it is. But no,
that is the path. Everyone I know that was super liberal had a kid, and then they were like changed their mind completely.
Yeah, and then they're focused on genders for reasons I just can't understand. But maybe it'll make sense when I put a fucking baby in you and I'll be like, oh, I actually hate these motherfuckers too.
No,
but that shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just start looking at Gabby like, you know, you're the problem with this fucking country. Obviously,
you
not the case. But I feel like being on the left, being a liberal person, liberals, we generally position ourselves as the morally correct party. Like, we love all people. We're supposed to love all people, accept all people, like create spaces for everybody's choices and everybody's views in the way that they want to live their life. Like, I think it's a nice thing to say, and it's a good sentiment to have, like to want everybody to be comfortable and safe in their skin. And if, you know, they were born one way, but they feel another way, to be able to live truth in that way. But what actually comes with that acceptance is you have to create acceptance and space for people you don't like.
Exactly.
For people who think you're fucking stupid, for people who don't agree with you, for people who think your lifestyle is a fucking attack on their lifestyle. That doesn't make those people correct, but you as a liberal person who wants to be progressive and show good things and like be a smarter person, a more evolved person, and actually accept, you can't also clamor for death with people who don't agree with you, because that's literally the definition of intolerance. And I get it, because I don't like him either, and I think he was saying wild stuff that like people have been, terrible things have happened to way less worse people. But that doesn't make it okay. You shouldn't still be okay with that if this is the moral ground you're positioning yourself on. So you gotta think, you have to think about that. You know what I mean? And it's one thing to, you know, if you're not sad that he died, I can understand that. But you can't then come at people who are like, this is crazy. Rest in peace. I feel bad for his wife and kids who saw him get his fucking top peeled off. You can't come at those people too. You know, like, or you can do whatever you want, but like you do have to recognize the hypocrisy between your stance and then what you say when the shoe's on the other foot. Because that's all it is. It's the shoe on the other foot. Now somebody's dead. They shouldn't be, but you don't like that person, so it's okay.
That's exactly what it is.
And the problem is the action, not the person.
I also feel like we're just so desensitized, because it's like people, I want to say most people saw the video.
Yeah, bro, that shit was, and I've never seen any, that was insane.
I saw the video before I knew what happened. I didn't know who was in the video. I just saw what happened and I was like, what the fuck? I was trying to hide in the bathroom at work, get away from things. I like opened Twitter and the video played and I'm like, what the fuck was that? Who the fuck was that? And it scared the shit out of me, and it made me really emotional because I've never seen someone be murdered. I don't ever go out of my way to watch videos.
Those types of
I didn't watch the George Floyd video. I didn't need to. Like, I don't like watching those things, and I think that we've just been so desensitized. Like, watching someone literally be murdered in cold blood is a horrible thing. It doesn't matter who they are. And with that being said, as to liberal people, we do need to find someone else to compare people we don't like to, because the Hitler thing is a little washed.
Your guys are, and I say this with liberal love, you guys are ruining Hitler's legacy. You know what I mean? You guys are like, he was a really bad dude,
really bad guy. He killed a lot of people. The
kid put up numbers. And like, there are evil people, and not all of them reach that level. Very few of them do, in fact. Maybe we haven't seen one since.
We haven't.
Maybe.
And I'm like, you guys keep being like, this guy was literally like Hitler. I'm like, David Duke is right there.
Facts.
You can compare them to David Duke, who's the head of the Klan. Like, the Hitler thing, it's like, guys, there's gotta be someone else.
Charlie Kirk didn't have album sales like that.
You know what I mean? You know, Hitler's rolling in his grave and being like, he's nothing like me.
He's nothing like, he didn't do it. He could never do it.
No emotion.
Hitler is like, he's looking at Charlie Kirk like he's playing against plumbers. He's playing against plumbers and fucking truck drivers. I was doing it in the era where it was tough. But it's we just need something else. Stop comparing everybody to Hitler, because you lose it's not a good point.
You're just losing
because they're not like Hitler, and then people are like, that's wrong.
You just lose the argument, and it's just like, we just gotta be a little smarter.
Also, bad people who are not Hitler exist. And there's a lot of room in between a bad person and Hitler. And most people land there.
Most people land there. So that's just what I'll say about that. I didn't wish the guy death, but I also didn't agree with anything that he was talking about.
He was saying
some wild shit.
And I will say this. Free speech obviously comes with a whole bunch of different things. The jokes after, some of them were very funny. Obviously, like, it's not in good taste because somebody's, lost their life. That's the world, and it's sad. I laughed at plenty of the jokes, but like, you gotta at least acknowledge the fact that, these are, not that they're fucked up jokes, but like, there's a big group of people, a lot of people, most people who are not gonna like them. You know what I mean? And you have to understand that you can't be like, how come you don't laugh? Why is it not fun? It's like, Because somebody sees it differently.
Someone sees it differently
Just
than you.
like you don't laugh at every single death. I'm a comedian. I laugh at a lot of death.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? But like somebody's going to, God forbid, something's going to happen that I'm not going to think is funny right away.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not going to get mad at people for joking about it, but you got to afford people understanding.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have empathy, you don't have to have empathy because people were getting upset that you're mad at me because I don't have empathy. You don't have to have empathy.
You don't have to, yeah.
I think as an evolved human, as at the very least as an adult, you should be like, I understand that another person feels a different way.
Yeah.
And it should kind of begin and end there. Like,
Yeah.
you can feel your feelings, but if somebody feels different, that doesn't make you right and them wrong. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're positioning yourself as a person who is liberal and like understanding and accepting.
Yeah.
To position yourself that way and then turn around and yank that acceptance away because you don't like the person is hypocritical.
It's hypocritical.
And unfortunately, you've become what you hate as a conservative person who's not understanding or tolerant of anybody's views. You fucking idiot. You're so dumb. That's why I get mad with our side.
I get it. I guess for me, yeah, it's like I didn't expect people to be like crying over Charlie Kirk, like on the left, but it's like I don't. You know what I'm saying? You can go about your day,
of course,
if that's what you want to do, and that's fine. But it's extending understanding to people that maybe
that
felt
it's just not. It's a little different.
It's a little different. Yeah.
That was lost, but. End of the day,
what could you do?
What are you gonna do? You can't do nothing. The bullet came fast and hit hard, and now he's gone.
Yeah.
And it's just what it is. The world's a different place. And honestly, I get how somebody could be so angry to kill him. But now we have to think about: is he strong as a martyr? Probably not.
No,
Probably
yeah.
not.
I mean.
But you did create a martyr.
The same way.
That's like
the same way that I'm saying to the left, like you guys gotta find someone else other than like Hitler to compare people to. The right has now made Charlie Kirk a saint.
No, not literally a saint, a Christian warrior, a God-fearing man. The amount of pieces like we lost a good Christian man today has been insane.
It has.
All right, guys, and that quick cut was brought to you by Monroe's explosive diarrhea. She had to go out. She's like, you fucking snowflakes, you're talking too much about a hero, and we don't want to hear about it no more. You understand? It's just what it is. We weren't having a good time, but we are having a good time. We're happy to be back. You know, we're just a couple passionate kids. We get lost in the sauce a little bit.
Yeah. Now we're worried we talk too long about it.
Now we're worried we talk too long, but you guys aren't gonna have to worry about that because if we did, it's gonna be out. You're not gonna have heard it.
You're not gonna have heard it.
But everything that we left in, we stand by, and we fucking say with our chest, unless we change our minds later, which we should have the space to do so, unless these fucking lefty liberals are fucking running the show and they don't let nobody change their mind about it. Oh, remember this? Remember you said this? It doesn't matter. We're all here. We're having a good time. We love each other. We're voting blue no matter who comes out the party. Are we gonna be happy about it? Different story. But we're going to let history unfold as it will.
Yeah.
But something that has unfolded and unfolded in a fairy tale type of way.
Yeah.
In a way that's brought joy and happiness to the whole mundo.
Yeah.
The whole mundo's happy because Bad Bunny did his last final concert at the Jose Miguel Coliseo.
Yes.
And it was live streamed on Amazon.
Yes, it was.
And it was fucking incredible. It was better the second time.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't better the second time. We were there the fucking first time. What are you talking about?
Except I don't remember the first time, and I realized that yesterday because I was like, he did this song? I was half in the bag.
Yeah, we were super lit when we went to go see him in person. So we were at home. We watched him in his casita from our casita.
Yes, we did.
And it was very linda.
Yeah.
It was very cute. We was right over here.
We was over here in Queens, over here.
Ahí en Queen. And we had a good time. We fucking hung out. We got to watch Bad Bunny do the live stream, and the show was just as good as I remember. And it was really fun to see like little intricate things like that he does with his movements or the dancers that we didn't get to see in person. And it was really nice to see like the sketches super clear with subtitles because now I kind of follow my guy and what they're talking about.
Yeah, when we were at the concert, I was picking up every 30th word.
Yeah.
So I was like, wonderful. I would hear Puerto Rico and I'd just scream.
Yeah, we're at the concert. We don't speak Spanish, and we're watching all these beautiful, well-written in-between sketches. And I'm just going to Samantha. I'm like, tambor means drum. Keep going. Good. We're all caught up.
Concho is sad. He misses.
they are not in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, and you might be able to tell by the snow, but I heard it.
Concho has a very good phone plan because he's FaceTiming a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, I want to know what Wi-Fi he's on.
He's on your dad's plan.
Yeah, he's just calling way too much.
Yeah,
Every 5 fucking minutes, this guy. Let me see the house. Dame a ver casita. ¿Quién está ahí? Who's there? I te buena. And it's just always something.
Yeah.
And those were all my new words that I learned from the live stream last night.
And if you were listening to this, JC had to glance at his computer to read it off.
Yeah, just to
like
make
it's
sure
a teleprompter.
Just to make sure I was doing the translation correctly.
Yeah.
And it's just what it is. The concert was so much fun. We had a blast in the house, but the moment that's on everybody's lips that everybody's talking about, Bad Bunny brought out the one and only Marc Anthony, and it was fucking insane.
It was a Puerto Rico.
Yo te quiero, Puerto Rico. Man, if that's how good he looks, I have to start doing cocaine now. He looks better than he's ever looked.
Waist snatched.
Cinch. What a cute little petite man.
Yeah, I just want to pick him up and put him over my shoulder.
Looking at Marc Anthony is the only time I ever feel in my life, yo, J-Lo took an L. J-Lo took an L. She lost.
It was huge.
You fumbled him.
Yeah.
He's so handsome and talented.
Yeah, he is.
And watching him and Bad Bunny dance and sing together.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Healed something in me I didn't know was broken.
I have been only listening to salsa since last night.
Bad Bunny and Marc Anthony linking up is the biggest mashup in Puerto Rican history since the first person mashed up those plátanos to make mofongo. This was a big deal.
Yeah. This is the biggest mashup since Hector Lavoe and Willie Colon.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Literally, this is for people who don't know. If you don't, Bad Bunny and Marc Anthony linking up is like if Michael Jordan and LeBron James both linked up, but you swap Michael Jordan's gambling addiction for a cocaine addiction.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's fucking Pinky and Jada. You don't get that reference.
Yeah.
Because you don't watch porn in the 2000s.
I don't know what that is. I know Pinky.
Yeah.
She was a big deal.
Marc Anthony of Black Women porn.
Okay, got you.
And Jada Fire was coming up.
I don't know
that was
who
the
that
Bad
is.
Bunny. It's a different time. I'll teach you about it after this episode. You know?
Feel it in my pussy. We'll watch a couple documentaries.
We'll watch a couple documentaries. A couple Italian guys tell us what's up. But it was crazy to see. And I thought it might happen. Then I convinced myself that it wouldn't happen because I didn't want to be disappointed.
I don't know if we've said it on the pod, but we have been saying, like, where's Marc Anthony? Why is he not supporting Bad Bunny? Like, all these other... I've been upset.
Yeah.
Yesterday, when the concert started, like, live streaming, I was like, in my head, I'm like, if Marc Anthony doesn't come out, I'm going to Google after this, like, if there's beef.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, Samantha's going to be an angry Puerto Rican woman. She's going to Google, like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
What's his fucking problem?
What's wrong with Marc Anthony? He doesn't want to support Bad Bunny.
Because Bad Bunny's right there, and Marc Anthony's on the way over here.
You understand?
No, but it's so funny. We just spent like a half hour talking about the things that we don't like about like liberal people, and that's the most liberal thing to do. Like, if Marc Anthony doesn't come out Bad Bunny's concert, I'm gonna be upset with him because he's been silent the whole time and he hasn't showed any support. I don't even know where he stands on Bad Bunny.
Yeah. That's what I was. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is the problem?
Going to his face, he's getting in his comments. You haven't said anything about residencia.
Yeah. I literally was about to be that person.
So you stand with Anuel.
You said as the concert was going on, you were like, what if he brings Marc Anthony out like during the salsa part? And I was like, that's in my head.
If he's gonna bring him out,
that would be when he brought it out. And then once he said, I'm doing something I haven't done, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna do something special in the salsa portion of your concert and not bring out the one and only Marc Anthony.
One of the greatest to ever do it.
Like, he's oh my God, his voice. First of all, I mean, if that's what coke does to you, I'm going to do it.
That's what I said. Yes, we got to start snorting cocaine.
We got to start, because what do you mean? Also, like, I understand to anyone who's probably not Latino, Marc Anthony's not cute. Shut your fucking mouth, you don't matter.
Marc Anthony,
he's hot to me.
He's fucking caliente.
Yeah.
He's so handsome.
Yeah, que chulo.
He's so little and cute.
Yeah.
How do you not like that?
Yeah, he weighs less than I do.
Yeah.
He wears a size 0 pant.
He is but he wears a size 0 pant, but he eats and he leaves no crumbs. Best believe it. He is so talented. You could tell that, like, you know, they're both huge global superstars and probably the two biggest stars in Puerto Rican history for the most part.
Yeah.
And you could tell Bad Bunny doesn't really want to cantar with him like that.
Because he knows.
And he should. Because anytime you see somebody pulling the...
Yeah. You sing. Hit that note. Yeah. But I will say, Bad Bunny sounds great.
He sounds great. He's amazing. But, I mean, there's only one Marc Anthony.
There's only one Marc Anthony.
Holy shit. That was fucking... You guys should have seen us in the apartment.
Yeah.
We saw Marc Anthony. We screamed, and then we immediately acted like we knew the words to the song that was playing. It was a beautiful moment of us just bonding over the culture we wish we're a little bit more in touch with.
Yeah, that's why I've been listening to a lot of songs today. I said, I'm going to know these songs soon.
We're going to know these songs soon. We're going to sing them at our wedding. Are we learning late? Yes, but who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? Where's Marc Anthony from? He had to learn too.
Yeah.
So all you people out there acting like New Yorican or being Puerto Rican from somewhere else that's not Puerto Rico is not a big fucking deal. It's a huge fucking deal.
Big deal.
It's one of the biggest deals. Marc Anthony's from New York.
Yeah, from El Barrio.
What are we talking about?
What are we even talking about? The biggest Puerto Rican star is from New York.
He's from New York. He's a New York kid.
And then they cut my mic out because they don't want you to
hear
know
the truth. They don't want you to they don't want you to dice el verdad. El verdad. En verdad, he's from Nueva York.
Yeah, exactly.
It's what it is. We're so a part of this, and it's very fucking cool to see.
Yeah.
Imagine not being Puerto Rican at this time. It's a tough one.
So I went. I had a spot right before this, and the whole walk there, I'm like, oh my god, I hope Ozzy's working there. Ozzy is like the front guy at New York Comedy Club. He's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
And he's. I walk in, and he says hi to me, and then I'm like, did you? He's like, please. And he's like, I've been waiting for somebody to talk about it with. Yeah. And we just sat there and talked. We got like watery eyed talking about it. We're talking about Marc Anthony and how like it was just such a beautiful moment. And he was like, he's like, it didn't matter if he was from DR, if he was from Mexico, I would still support him no matter where he was from. He's like, but I'm glad he's one of us. I'm like, isn't it the fucking best?
It feels cool, man.
Yeah.
It feels cool. It's a special moment. This is this is the biggest passing of the torch in my life since I caught chlamydia one time. Because my fucking urethra was burning. But this was a big deal, man. It was so cool to see it. It was awesome.
It really was. Yeah. It was, oh my God. It was the perfect concert. When I was sleeping, I just kept like waking up last night and just feeling like I was on a high. Like the same way I felt after the concert. Like I was like still like jazzed from it. It was, oh God, I loved it.
I mean, the NFL, they got to get him for the Super Bowl. They gotta get him for the Super Bowl.
I've been saying that. I said it to my boss.
I don't think he's gonna do it though.
I said it to my boss. I says to my boss after Kendrick, which I wasn't a fan of. I was like
racist.
I was like, it's got to be Bad Bunny next. He was like, I love that idea.
It should be. I don't think he's gonna do it though.
Maybe not this year. Next year.
I don't think he'll do it. He might not do it. But
I said no to the Super Bowl. You need me. I don't need you.
Yeah,
that's what Jay-Z said in the song.
And now Jay-Z books the Super Bowl. I mean, what are we talking about?
Yeah. Is there anything better than that? Taking control. You try to book me? Fuck you. I'm gonna book her.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
I'm
the boss.
I'm the boss. See what are you fucking talking about? But it was super cool. We had a blast watching.
Yeah.
We stayed inside all day Saturday. Besides Samantha doing the show to watch it, and we were very happy to watch it. We were very happy to do this episode for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into the Soft Launch Podcast. Thank you for bearing with us as we take a break to prioritize our mental health.
Yes.
I don't know if that's what we were actually doing, but it was what we were doing a little bit.
I was doing that.
It was just a nasty. It's been such a hectic time in the world.
Yes.
And we want to come here. We want to bring levity and light, and we hope that everybody who listens appreciates it.
Yes.
We appreciate you guys. I do want to give a big shout out to my guy Connor, who made this for me. He made this for me with his bare hands.
That's crazy. Pick it up and show it.
Connor's a dude that I met at Mark Gagnon's show and Joe Avery's show, Static Cat, that they do every last Tuesday of the month at Mary Lou. And he made me this because I told him I was an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
Connor's a good guy because he comes to every show every month. And I did the same crowd work with him twice, and he let me do it. And he didn't say anything because he's a good fucking guy.
He's a good man.
And he's got a beautiful, really nice girlfriend that he's been with for a couple years, whose name I can't remember, but I know she has glasses, and I hope you guys are listening and having fun.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys, everybody, for being patient with us. We can't wait to be back again next weekend. Catch us this Sunday at New York Comedy Club for In Rhythm, 8 p.m. at East 4th Street. The link will be in our bio. We'll see you guys there, and we'll see you guys next week. I've been Jason Mendoza.
I'm Samantha Santos.
We love you guys.
Bye.
Peace.